Happy Sunday. It's the 29th of September. A lot of the pouring out of love and support for Casey Zemenberger has been tremendous, and it should be because he was a really nice man. It just happened so far, so fast. No guarantees, that's for sure. But I want to say something. I guess financially, his girlfriend needs help, and I appreciate, and so does Chris, of all the people that sent in money through super stickers. That's the easiest way for Chris to use it. So if you're on here and you're on my channel, switch over to Chris's channel if you want to offer money for a super sticker, because Chris will handle that. Okay. So really, and whatever anybody can do, everything counts. Okay, every bit of it counts. And Casey, like many of us, uh, barely survived the money he had. So, and she wants to do a proper burial and all that. So, go to Chris's channel and send whatever you want. You're not obligated to do anything, but if you want to, it would be a nice thing. What we're going to do first, we're going to have been getting a lot of well, off and on these shine the light. Some of them are 10 minutes, 15 minutes, so they're not going to be on here. They'll be separate. But anything a couple minutes and less, I'll try to run them on here. So I'm going to play one now, and then we'll get into the live, and we'll chat then. Okay, we're back here, and let's get the show started.
Hey, Marty.
Yeah.
Isn't it nice to see a young man? I mean, we're all old people.
Oh, I know. And I'll tell you what, these people, the deaf community is so excited, man.
Yeah, they're excited.
It's so cool. Oh, yeah, I was a young guy. He probably late 20s, maybe.
If that. He looked about 24 to me, but I look so young.
I couldn't believe it. I was thinking the same thing the other day when I saw it, because I've gone through so many of them. I probably had that a while too. But I tell everybody in an email, come to our live or go to the YouTube channel. You'll find it there. Anyway, we have a lot of stuff going on. There's different webinars, and I'm constantly thinking of, and I'm more. Do I love the products? Yeah, I'm going to use a lot of them. I love marketing. I love products. I love gadgets. I've got AI gadgets right now. Artificial intelligence. I love all that. But I feel for me, my drive right now during the last 4 or 5 years is people, because I just think it's such a untapped resource. I just think so many of us, including me, I'm growing every day. Like today, I wanted to talk about dreams. Hold on a minute, I got a fleck on my back. Dreams and having dreams, and you know what? I realized myself, that's the hardest thing for me. I mean, I don't, so Marty, what do you really want? I turn into, I can't even talk. I'm like, yeah, I want to have a nice living room, but that just turned into almost just to say it, you know? So anyway, so I thought about it myself, you know, how can I talk to people about it if I don't? So I do have dreams once I dug way in there. Yeah, I want to try to, I don't know anybody that works harder than my wife. I know people work at, you know, probably as hard as her, but she raised two sets of families. She's 61 years old. Um, and I'm thinking, and nonstop, 3 days a week, she takes kids for therapy. If there is a problem with something, what happened? Oh, Shorty pulled something off the wall. If there is a problem, like at school or somebody has a meltdown, Dawn's got to go get them. Any kind of appointment or anything of taking care of the house. And once in a while, she goes and spends the night with our kids, which I love it because it gives her a chance to, you know, decompress. But I really want to take care of that. I want to move. I don't like the school districts here. Uh, I want to get somewhere where the kids get a better education. Hopefully, and this is true. I would love to see them be able to get into um, academy, or whatever we wind up calling it, educate, you know, business on educating online, because there, what's cool about that, and I looked into that too. I'm going to wander around. I can't help it. But what the cool thing about online education, it feels like a one-on-one to the person that's receiving it. Because when they look on the screen, they see the teacher or, you know, the person delivering the message or teaching, and there's no distractions. It's not a kid over here throwing spitballs at somebody or whatever, you know. So I think it could be a good thing. I also think kids need to play and have fun because right now, I love gadgets and all that, but I believe it's getting to the point that it's kind of ruining it for kids because when I was a kid, I played until the street lights came on. Drank out of garden hoses, fell, stubbed my toe. I was just, I played all the time. Anyway, let me get to the other part about dreaming. I started looking it up. Like, why do I have so much, what an issue about it? I love talking about people, what they want. I want to see people succeed. I want to succeed. That's not what I'm saying. But the driving force of a dream, which is really important. But anyway, I'm starting to get that, working on it myself. But I was looking up some stuff, you know, and Les Brown is one of the motivational speakers from, oh my gosh, back in the 80s, late 80s, middle 80s, really. And I went and met him in person. I sat down next to him, got his autograph, and well, I sat down next to a lady next to him, and the lady happened to be Gladys Knight, which was pretty cool. And Les Brown says, help others achieve their dreams, and you will achieve yours. And you know what? I When I read that last night, I said, that makes sense, because that's why Ashman Farr is doing that right now. He's a dream catcher. And everything he's doing is so you can live a dream life, or at least in this short period of time that we rent our space here. And losing Casey's a prime example. One day he's there, smiling, playing games, and next day he's not. And it's devastating. I can say it now. I had to explain to Shorty, you know, but the best I could. But anyway, it wasn't fun. Anyway, but helping other people get their dreams would actually spark some light in you about yours. It makes sense. I never thought of it until I read that. There was a recent study published in 2019 in the journal Frontiers in Psychology finds that the sharing dreams Sharing dreams, like sometimes we ask each other, sometimes we're on trivia and not enough people and we start talking. Start sharing dreams helps individuals process emotion in embedded dreams. There's things probably went through your 25, 30, 40, and life beat you down so much, it's gone. It's in some crevice way back in the back of your head. And it may not be the same dream, but if you talk about it and hear other people's dreams, it's going to come back to the surface. And then you're going, oh, yeah, you know what I wanted to do? Stuff like that. So it's good to talk about it. I didn't realize it because I was kind of doing a little research. I know you think research and Marty, they two don't go together, but really I did. What percentage of people achieve their dreams? 5%. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Everything that we look at, and I believe success is here, right? It's not money. But if you could have the money with a good heart, it's a different look. I'm not saying this like I want to be a multi-billionaire. I don't care. I don't care. But the success I'm talking about is something breaks down, you can fix it. You want to go somewhere, you can. And it's freedom, financial freedom. That to me is off the chart. That would be my dream. And being able, when I see somebody, a friend or a family, and I've got a lot of family and I'm passive, if they're hurting, to be able to just help them. I don't have to get a calculator. If I give them this, I'm only going to have that. I hate that. Listen, the money's on the planet. The money's here. There's something like $460 trillion floating around the planet. I've seen some people have a big chunk of it. I don't know what they're doing with it besides stockpiling it and saying, look at me. I don't want that. But I want to be able to help. All the money floating around, we got people that can't get water. They can't get a home. It doesn't make sense. So I think as the million Mother Teresa's go out or set loose into the world, we're going to see a big change. And I want to see that. That would be a dream of mine. So get clear on what you want. Face your fears. This is something I talked about the other day. Persist through the challenges. Step out of your comfort zone. Really, that will help you. Listen, all of this philosophy was written before they don't know Ask Before. They don't know Onpassive, that a lot of this stuff is going to be in that toolbox that we get. It's stepping stones, and we're going to be able to get there using other things. But if you could master the human part of it, where it helped you, where you help somebody else, that's not in that toolbox. Helping people's not in that box. Working with people, listening to what dreams they have, that's not what Ask has given us. We came here with that. I believe that. I believe the caring heart is here. Maybe we don't know what to do, but try it. And the big one was step out of your comfort zone. I brought this up on one of the webinars I was in. I can't remember. And I forced myself to do things I was not comfortable with. And the first time I did it, terrified. Second time, not so good either, but better. Fourth or fifth time, it's almost like a drug. You want to do it, but you don't want to do it. So it's a cool thing. It kind of builds up your energy, really. So anyway, that's what I want to tell you. Anyway, in this write-up, it says, get out of your comfort zone and take responsibility. And if you do these things, clear what you want, face your fears, persistent, step out of your comfort zone, do these things, and you will join the 5% of people who achieve their dreams. It's a horrible number. I think Onpassive through time. I know we live, don't get too grandiose, so the world's going to change in a day, but it's going to change quicker, faster. Like as we set free, and you change one person's life, and all of us did that, and we have 1 million people, we're automatically at 2 million. Now, if the 2 million do it, now you're at 4. So penny a day doubled. So it's pretty powerful. External pressure and expectations, self-doubt, limitations are a killer. Listen to the words that come out of your mouth, because everything that comes out of your mouth is what's in your head. It is. I'm going to try. You're done. You're freaking done. I'm going to try to quit smoking. You mean you're going to pause it? Because you're smoking again. You have to say, I'm done. And every day, and what I did, I think Chris did too, if I quit on a Sunday, Monday morning, I decided I'm not smoking daily. I'm not smoking today. Get to the end of the day. Tuesday morning, I do some prayers. I try to think about the day, and I go, I'm not smoking today. And eventually I don't have to say it anymore, because you change that guard in your head that think, smoking ain't that bad, Marty, go ahead. Now, what's one cigarette going to do? It's not one cigarette. It's like eating one chip. It's like me getting a pack of Oreos and, can I have one? Get the freak. I empty every sleeve of any cookies, right? If they're out, Big Newtons, I destroy boxes and stuff like that. Not now, I don't eat it now, but really, I never took one of anything. Self-doubt, limitations, external pressure from family. Yes, this has all been researched. We know what that means. We got family members. I can't believe you're doing that. But they don't have anything. Listen, if somebody wants to tell me, I don't think you should do that, they should have, okay, then what do I do? Not, you shouldn't do that. You should just sit on the couch, hope you make it to 65, and then survive, barely survive for 10 or 15 years after that. I'm already on that plan. I don't like it. I don't like the plan where doom and gloom. That's the plan you're on. See, that's what I say to somebody says it to me. They don't say it to me. Hey, you're doing it. I can't believe you're doing it. And I go, I can't believe you're going to work till 65. You don't own anything. You're broke. You're in debt over your ears. You're going to retire on 40% less than you make now, and you can't make it now. You're going to get older. You're going to be more visits to the doctor. So there goes any kind of pennies you got left. I don't want your dreams. I don't want that path. Everybody's got that path. In fact, most people in the world would even want that. So no, I don't want to hear that. You got to stop listening to people. External pressure from family, society, social media. Oh my God. If people go to social media and they see it, and I don't care who it is. If that person says it and everybody says he's right and they don't know it, they believe he's right, or her. Find out for yourself. I mean, so many people fall for that. Confidence, career, dreams. Consistent scrolling and hearing from others. Overwhelming. Okay. When you're around that family and all that stuff, it's slowly but surely sucking the energy out of you. Remember what Ash said? One negative thing can affect you, what, 48 hours, he said? So don't let it happen. Here's a wise thing, especially about Onpassive. You brought it up to your family, don't bring it up again. Because when things come out and it comes to the light and we're walking out of this craziness that we've been in, you're going to start to live and look different. It feels so much better when they come to you. Hey, Johnny, the business you run, yeah? The one you told me no? Yeah, you might want to throw that in. The one you told me I was crazy over? Yeah. You seem different. You're traveling a lot. You just got a new car. You don't have a new job, do you? No, I quit my job. How did you win the lottery? No, you know that business you said was crap? This is what I tried to tell you. Is it too late for me to get up? I'm sorry I said it. You know, yeah, that's going to happen. I'm telling you. But those are the people who won't step out of their comfort zone. They live in a 20-mile radius, and they don't have any dreams. So why should you? They all think they're wise. I worked 40 years. Okay, I wouldn't be bragging about that. I worked 40 years. I got debt out my ass. I could barely survive. Write a book. Write a book. I bet that's a big seller. Come on. We all work together, listen to one another, help each other build their dreams. And I'm telling you, working and talking to people long enough will encourage them, which will encourage you, which will encourage them. That's how it works. I'm not saying that because I think so. I've seen it. Chris has seen it. We work with it every day. So, love y'all. I wanted to bring up about dreams and how important it is. I'm working on that myself, but it's an issue for me. Uh, but I realized some of my dream in a small way, in a very small scale to what Ash is doing. I feel the same way. I love seeing people. Do I need it? Yeah. Yes. I mean, come on. But I think it's going to be a ping pong where I feel good. No, 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 no. No, I'm just kidding. And back and forth, people are going to see what happens when you change. You let this drive this. You let your heart drive your mind, we could change anything. Anyway, love y'all, and I'm going to turn it over to Chris because I've been talking for 22 minutes and 48 seconds. Chris, go ahead.
Good morning, Marty. I love you, brother. It's okay. We love hearing you talk. Not only do we lose our brother Casey the other day, a good friend of mine, Caesar Jacan, his father passed away. If you can reach out to him on his Facebook, he's got a beautiful picture of his father. Oh, of course, you probably can't see. He's in the hospital, of course. And I want to, first of all, listen, it rained all day yesterday. It's not looking so good today either. That's just how I feel. I'm droopy. I'm numb. I think that's normal. I think everyone deals with someone's passing a little differently. I normally am pretty strong, but this one hurt. This one hit me pretty hard. And I think about when my mom passed away and my dad. And the sad thing for me was I can never ask my mom a question about a recipe or some history in our family. And that's what's hard for me. I watched Casey's live yesterday 7 times. Why? Because I want to hear his voice, because I can't hear him no more. And that's really the only place I can hear him talking, speaking from his heart. Life, and it's tough for me on that. Thank you for everyone that's poured out donations. As you can see, that I'm not going to say thank. I'm going to say thank you now for anyone that is putting them on here. I appreciate it. Just to make a little funniness, because Casey wouldn't want it any other way. His buddy Dave had sent me a message, said that they're running around like crazy. I guess the family's coming in on Monday to help with them, and this is comical, and I needed to laugh. He said, well, Casey was 6'4". He lives in a country where average person is 4'8". and they're having one heck of a time trying to find a casket, a coffin for him. And of course, that made me chuckle because I guarantee I know Casey. Casey would probably bust out laughing. It's things we don't think about, you know. I can't ever hear Casey talk again unless I watch him on a video. I can't call him. I can't talk to him. And that really is hitting me tough. I would feel the same way about any of you that had left earlier that I wanted you to go. We're all going to pass on sometime, but it's, you know, Marty talked a lot about dreams. Casey had dreams. And then one day Casey's not here. And I know what Casey's telling me, Chris, get out of that mode. We're buddies forever. Get off your freaking ass, shake it off, and keep going forward. You hear that a lot when, you know, when people pass on, because that emotion in you is so tough and so strong. And I have to agree with what Casey told me last night was stop it. I lived, I'm gone. I was there. Now I'm not, but I'm always in your heart. And I'm not sure why this one affected me the way it did, but I miss the guy already. I seen some literally thousands of beautiful messages from all over the world about Casey. I watched Jeane Alleva get really emotional on the OTECH Pros the other day about Casey. And I've watched, oh my gosh, hundreds of people. We go on trivia. I couldn't be on trivia because the emotion for me is strong, just like everyone that was on trivia. That was our close-knit family with Casey on trivia. And to see some, Minnow had sent me pictures of people crying in disbelief, but that's the way life is sometimes.
Hey, Chris, did you see Julie Pierre's?
Yeah, Julie
Wow.
Julie Pierre put out a beautiful message. Go to her Facebook and read it. Actually, Julie also put out a beautiful message about Casey, Narelle, Myra, everyone that was on the trivia, you know, even not the trivia. I got messages from India, Bangladesh, Australia, the States, Canada, and that's who Casey was. He touched a lot of lives. Even though he just came on to webinars, watched, he did more talking on trivia than anything. And it was just a lot of fun to enjoy someone's life like that. You know, I've never met Casey personally, face to face. I know I'm never going to meet him on this earth. I know I'll meet him somewhere else, face to face. But that's the emotions I'm going through right now. We still have a little bit way to go. We had a set goal of $2,500, which to me is nothing. I think we got about $1,400 right now. I'm asking to dig deep. Thank you. I don't care if it's $1, $100, or $20. It all helps. It's going to help a family put him to rest peacefully. And I guarantee you, Casey's just smiling down, saying, look at this. Look at what I accomplished in my life just through friends. So, but I'm going to tell everyone right now, death is part of life. We're all going to go through it. We're all going to have different emotions about it. But tell people in your life, tell them the stories. Talk to them. Tell them you love them. Tell them about those recipes that, you know, someday, luckily for me, my mom had every single recipe written down in thousands of books, which I could pass on to my daughter because she loves to cook. What Casey passed down to all of us, I believe, is fun, love, passion. And I said his age wrong. I believe he's 72 after watching his video again with the messages or the dates he put in there. I think Narelle corrected me, Red corrected me. I said, well, I know. It doesn't matter if he was 100 or if he was 10. The man made a change in my life and made me smile. And I think bringing it back to Onpassive, that's what it's all about for all founders, making people smile. A lot what Marty just said, you know, helping someone make their dreams come true, because right now people's dreams aren't coming true in this world today. We have something that's gonna a dream catcher. You know, it's the only way I could say it. You ever see there's an Indian little like web they build? It's a dream catcher, catches your dreams. Not only is Onpassive catching your dreams, it's gonna make them happen. But again, it is up to you. You can hoard all your money and throw it in a bank account, or you can go out and live life a little bit and help along the way, which is the most important thing. I know this whole community is in shock and awe when anyone dies. We have one family. Some people die every day, but we don't know all those people. I didn't know Caesar Jacon's father, but I know Caesar's pretty sad, like they should be, his whole family. I know Casey's family is very sad. I know Casey's humongous family in Onpassive is in shock, but he's telling you this, and I'm going to tell you for him. Get off your ass. You saw me. We talked. We were friends. I'm fine. Now go out and live your life. Tell your stories. Tell people your dreams. And don't tell everyone your dreams, because sometimes you tell people your dreams and they knock you down. But as long as you keep talking about it, as long as you believe it in here and in your heart, it will happen. I dedicate this all next week to Casey Zevenbergen because I loved him. And whether he wants me to do this or not, it don't matter, Casey. I got one on you. I'm going to do it anyway. You're an amazing guy. You jumped into an amazing company that you knew would change your life. And guess what? It's still going to change your life because your family's life will be changed. Believe it or not, this is not hard. This is not easy for me to talk about because I'm emotionally drained. What you heard what Marty said and what Ash used to say is, a negative thing could drain you for 48 hours. I am drained literally right now just because we lost a good friend and a good brother. But I know I'm excited about what's coming our way. And people will say, oh, there's another one. Another one passed away and didn't get the Onpassive dream because it took too long. You know what? I don't like when people say that. I could die tomorrow. I don't know. Don't say that about me. I got into this company because I believed in it. I got into this company because if I do die tomorrow, my family is set. My legacy is set. My children's legacies are set. And you know what? Life is just full of surprises. And Onpassive was one of those biggest surprises I've ever came into in my life. And God has given me the ability to talk to thousands of people every day and to relate to them. So, listen, when you can relate to people and understand people, that's how relationships start. And Ash did it differently. Most of the time, businesses don't relate to people. They relate to that business and that individual. Ash has made it where we're relating to all of our peoples all over the world, no matter who you are. We got people sending us videos, the deaf community, Papua New Guinea, like I said, Canada, United States, the entire world, Germany. And what is that doing? It's creating a beautiful, loving family to understand each individual and what they're going through, who they are. It's awesome. So I don't want to keep rambling on here, but I want you to understand this. I wouldn't do this if I didn't believe in it. I wouldn't talk to someone on the other side of the world, say, listen, there's change coming, if I didn't believe in it. I would never say Ash Mafara's name if I didn't believe in him. Well, I'm saying it loud and clear. Ash Mafara. He's going to change the world. He's already changed the world. Maybe it's not monetary right now, but it will be. But he's changed the world because he's brought this entire world together. Literally, religion, color, creed, size, it doesn't matter. All he wants is the world to come together and to be a lot better place than what he left it. He says it all the time. I think I would like to follow that lead also. I think Casey followed that lead. Casey, you left this world a lot better place, brother. Maybe you didn't know it, but I'm telling you, you did. So on that note, I want to wish everyone a happy birthday. And again, my condolences to the Zevenbergen family. I'm going to continue the super stickers. I got people sending the Cash App, PayPal, super stickers. And I want to reach that goal and get him a little bit more. So his girlfriend, his family has something to start off and know that Onpassive is going to be there for everyone. So on that note, Marty DeGarmo, I'm going to hand it back to you. Oh, wait. I'm not done yet. Sorry. I didn't say I was going to be long. I mean, I thought it wouldn't be this long today. I watched the OTECH pros yesterday. Because I was in a mode where I didn't want to do anything, I sat down and I watched something that I needed to hear. Everyone on there spoke beautiful, perfect. There's two people, and one of them's on this camera that I want to call out, and I hope Marty makes some clips of it. Marty had a phenomenal message last night, and he probably is mad that I'm doing this, but it was awesome. Everyone needs to hear it. And then Janet Butler came on. Now, if you don't know, Janet Butler works around the clock with a few jobs, and she came on yesterday, and she said some amazing things that I needed to hear. I think that you all need to hear. I'm sure Marty will make clips. Dan Street, another one, came on, and Mike Ellis, Marcienne, all of them, everyone that was on there. And I'm sure Marty's going to make clips of these. These were messages that I needed to hear. These are messages that I need to hear daily, especially when I'm in this morning stage, which I call it. Excitement is coming. Onpassive is here. We're not going anywhere. Casey wasn't going anywhere either, and he's still with us. Caesar Chacon's father is still with us, and life is going to keep going on because that's what they want us to do. I remember my father on his deathbed telling my mom, it's okay if you want to remarry, but go live your life. Now, my mom never did get remarried, but she did go live her life. She sent the same message to me, but damn it, life's short. Get out and enjoy it. Onpassive's going to take you places you never thought. Talk to people about it and spread the word. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
All right. It's a good, sad time, but like Chris said, knowing the Casey that I know, he would want us to keep going. Just keep going. Life's short, without a doubt. No guarantees. Which makes me believe even longer that this is just a holding pattern until we go to something bigger and better. Anyway, yeah, Heroes today at 2. If you want to get on the panel, you got to see Collins because it's actually it's not a webinar, it's a meeting, and it holds 100 people, and that's it. So if you want to go, you got to tell them ahead of time because it'll fill up. If you can't make it and you want to watch it on YouTube, just go to the Top Live. Anyway, we will see you all, and thank you for being here. And lifting people above yourself, feels good. And that means emotionally, even with dreams. I found that out myself. Work with people. What do you really want to do? And make them work with them and then listen to them. And sometimes people that you think don't have any, if they dig far enough, it's in there somewhere. Anyway, I'll see you all and have a blessed day.